Hey, what's up guys, it's DMS Snipes. And this video is to thank you guys for my 11,000 subscribers. I was going to do this for my 10,000, but I was a week late, and now I have 1,000, so I figured I'd do a 1,000 subscribers video instead. And today we're just going to be going over all the maps I use, because some people have been saying, do a tour of the maps and all the houses you've made. And so I'm going to go through a lot of the maps that I use now. I have over 30 maps made. As you can see, there's a lot of them right here. And we're still going down. So I have a lot of maps. We're going to go all the way back up. And we're going to start on the main map that I use. And this is my tutorial map. This is where I make all my houses, a lot of things for my tutorials. Basically 90% of all my houses are on this map. So we're going to start it up. Right here is a house I made yesterday. I'm thinking this might be a future video. And I also made this one yesterday as well. Again, it might be a future video. All depends on if you guys like them or not. Over here we have the test for the small modern house. This was the concept, and then I went through with it. Over here is the mansion that you guys saw me make. Over here is a mansion I never finished. It still looks pretty good. I just haven't finished it yet. You have 6 garages. You have house number, I believe, 7 right here. I can't remember all the numbers. I think this is house like 5. I have no idea which one this is. This is the finished version of that small modern house. I think this might be the very first one that I made for my tutorial, like to start the series. This is the... crap, which one is this? I don't remember. A couple of these houses have not been for tutorials. It's because I just made them to see what I could come up with. Over here, I think this is the most recent one. I believe so. Right here is number 10. And then all of these 3 right here I have not made for tutorials. They came out pretty good, but I just never made them for tutorials, and because they're just more concepts. Over here, this was gonna be a video at one point, but I didn't like the way the house turned out, and so I never made it because I didn't want to give you guys something that if I don't like it, I don't want you guys to make it, if that makes sense. I don't want to give you guys a bad product. Yeah, so that's basically all this map. We have the light switch that something happened to it in the update. I'm not sure what, so I'll have to fix it later. Yeah, so that's basically all for this map. Oh, hold up. There's actually a couple more things I need to show you I almost forgot about. Over here, I think. Yep, over here are the skyscrapers that I made for you guys in that series, and I will be making more of those. I'm not done with those yet. I actually have a couple more ideas for them. And then all the way over here we have the intro house. For every Friday you'll see this house, and at the very beginning of the videos. Yeah, and this house is actually really nice. I spent a lot of time making it, and eventually it will be in a tutorial. I'm not sure when yet. As you can see, this is the cobblestone house, and then this is the intro house. One of my favorite houses that I've ever made. You can see it has a nice backyard. It has a nice pool, tennis court, and I figured I'd just show this anyways. Thank you for the 10,000 subs. Alright, now let's go over to a couple other maps. If there's one thing I'm really known for the most, I'll probably say it's my houses and my cruise ships. My cruise ships are probably my biggest builds, especially this one right here I'm going to show you. This one I'm making a time lapse of the second half of the ship. So if you guys want to go see how the ship's made in fast motion, go watch that, and I'll still be uploading more videos of this. So this is the front of the ship. This cruise ship is 800 blocks long, so almost the entire map. You can see, if you look on the map here, you're going to see how long it actually is. You can see there's more done with the back part of the ship than the front. The front's just the front. That's all I got to say for it. This side's completely done for the most part. You can see we're going to fly down it. And you can see all the rooms, everything's done. This is like the center part of the ship, to where you have like a nice viewing of the inside once it's all done. Down here we have the smaller rooms and the back of the ship. I'm actually really excited about how the back of the ship came out. I wasn't thinking about doing a round part like making it. I thought about it, and it actually turned out a lot better than I thought, and I was actually pretty happy with it. Right here we have a little stage theater, so if you want to come watch plays, we have rooms right here, and just these two sides alone we have over 200 rooms, and this is going to remain open. Up here you have the basketball courts, the soccer field, and I have to add a soccer field. I play soccer. I had to. There's going to be pools up here, stuff like that. Like I said, it's not done. And this side right here, I actually made this for the first video of the time lapse. And believe it or not, just this one section took me only 30 minutes to make. That's not including the back part of the walls and the side closest to the edge of the ship. But 30 minutes for that isn't too bad. I mean, it's a lot of repetition and just making sure you get everything right, because if one thing's off, you're going to be off for the rest of the thing. So I got to be careful with that. Basically, that's all for this map. Let's go check out some of the other maps. We're going to exit the game. And I didn't work on that cruise ship for a long time, actually, because when it's that big, it's hard to stay motivated. And yeah, so I was like, well, I could do it, but then I could do this instead. And I guess I'll show this map. This is a map that hasn't been posted on my channel yet. It's actually a really special map that me and my friends, Fraggle Swag and my friend TT Crown Royal, if you guys remember that douchebag from a long time ago, I hope he's watching. We made this, and I really want to thank them for helping me out with this, because it took over 10 hours just to make one part of it. And this is a map based on real life. And what you do is, when you come into the game, you get a room, a bed, and a sign. You claim your room, and the main currency in the map is gold nuggets. And what you do is you complete quests, and you go mining and turn in materials to the bank to collect money. So like if we go in here, I'm not going to save it, so I'm just going to break the door. You can see like what everything's worth. Like 1 iron bar equals 5 gold nuggets. And so you can get stuff like that. And that's not all. You can actually buy houses, yachts. Right here you can see all the houses I've made so far. None of these have been made on my channel. Those are just ideas I came up with. Over here are the yachts that I made that you can buy. This one right here, the small one, costs, I believe, 100 gold blocks. And then the most expensive one is 300, which is right here. And then just because my friend Fraggle and Crown helped me out, I made them yachts as well. And so this is my yacht right here. My yacht's made out of clay and gray wool. Fraggle's, he got his custom made. I made it for him. I made all these yachts, by the way. I made his green and black. And then this is Crown Royals. I made his out of snow. Yep, snow and gray wool. And so, like I said, this is the map to where you can come onto it and you can work your way up on being the richest part, like being the richest person on the map. So yeah, that's basically all this map is. The building alone right here took us 10 hours to make, just because of all the detail we put into it, and because we put a lot of thought into that building alone. And we're extremely proud of it. And we're thinking it's going to turn into a community map. So if you want to join the game, because we are starting to play a lot more, because this map is based on trust, and if I can't trust you, it's going to be hard it's going to make the game worse. But if you play it right and you play it correctly, you don't steal, you don't kill, it's actually a really fun game. So you just got to give it a chance, and you just can't grief or anything like that. There's no killing, no stealing. It's all about trust. Alright, yeah, so that's a special map I want to show you guys. So I guess that'd be a good map for 11,000 subscribers. I really want to thank you guys for the 11,000 subscribers, though. That's great. You guys have been watching every video, subscribing like crazy, and you guys are just amazing. Right here is a stadium. You guys might have seen my other stadium that's made out of stone and red wool. This one I made this the very first day creative mode came out, because I was working on my other soccer stadium, but then the update came out and then it turned into be in a snow biome, which I did not like at all. And so I went to go make a new one, and this one I'm happy I made a new one because this one turned out great. It's basically a full out stadium. We're going to take out a map. I'm going to show you here's the map. And that's how big the stadium is. And so let's go look at it. Yeah, so this is the stadium. There's different floors, there's overhangs. We actually made it look extremely realistic. My friend Crown helped me out with this. He made some stands and he helped me with the roof again and the outside. The main thing for this was to make the outside look more round, and I think we succeeded with that because it actually looks really good. Eventually this will be a full out stadium and you'll have everything you need, just like the concession stands, the bathrooms. You're gonna have everything like that. So this is the soccer stadium. It's pretty well proportioned in Minecraft. It kind of feels like it's a real size stadium. And then down here we have the locker rooms. Only one locker room is done right now, but I'm probably gonna redo them because I have some different ideas. Yeah, so this is where the other locker room is gonna go. You can see I feel like a pro. I'm just walking out of the tunnel. Slow motion walk. Boom. Yeah, so that's the stadium. I'm not sure if I've shown this on my channel or not. I know I showed the old one, but not the new one. So I guess this is another special map to show you guys. I haven't worked on this in a while. Like I said, I made this the very first day creative mode came out. The field itself is made out of actual grass, and then this is made out of dark green wool. Yeah, so that's basically that's the only thing on this map. Let's go look at some other maps. And I'm actually probably not going to edit this video at all, so you guys are seeing every last bit. Right now we're at 11 minutes, over 11 minutes. Let's see. Let's see, what are some other maps? This map right here, a lot of people say I suck at survival. If I really try, because me and my friend Fraggle Swag started up this map, and I started making a house out of stone actually. And so for all you critics that say I'm horrible at survival, it doesn't bother me. I'm just gonna point out a map that I've made all legitly on survival, and this is a house I made right here. We're gonna go up the stairs, and this is all legit. There's no creative mode, no duplicating. This is all legit. We spent a lot of time on this map. I've been at level 30 probably 7 times, so I've enchanted a lot of weapons and pickaxes. This is the house I made in survival. We're gonna go inside this is where the whole map started. I made this house, but then we just kept going on. Down here is the main room. Downstairs we have the chest room to where everything's labeled, so you can put stuff in here. We have a lot of coal, because if you don't know, coal brings you up extremely fast. We have a ton of cobblestone right there. In here we have the brewing room and the enchanting room. You have all the potions that we need. Everything's nice and labeled, so you know where everything's at. You don't have to go searching for it. And then in here's the enchanting room. Let's see. Man, it's weird not being able to fly. Down there is the mine. We're not too far away from bedrock. This house, or ravine mansion, is made in a ravine. In survival, most of the time I make all my houses in ravine. Not sure why. This is something I always do. Up here we have my room. It's a pretty nice sized room. We have a walk-in closet, my actual bedroom, and that's basically it. A lot of the house hasn't even been used yet, but it still looks really good. We have the farm down there. That was Fraggle Swag's room, but then he moved in with me, and we just connected them. And that's my friend Some Guy's house, but then again we connected it. So that's basically all for this map. So like I said, all that is done legit. No creative mode, nothing like that. We're going to go check out a couple other maps. Let's see what we have. I'll show you this map. This map I started up I think it was 2 days ago, I think. And this map is a test map. So any like redstone creations I come up with and stuff I want to test out before I put them on another map, I do it on here. I have a test map that's on a flat land, and then I have one that's on a regular world to where you have hills, mountains, stuff like that. This is the design I've been working on lately. It's a pool. Problem is the entire pool does not fill up. If you press this, as you can see, the pool disappears, and then if you press it again, rushes out. So it's kind of like a hidden pool. Problem is, again, the right size, because the water just keeps wanting to flow. It doesn't even out, which is starting to frustrate me. I've made this 3 times, I guess. This was the first attempt. I was going to use slabs. I decided to just go with regular ones. Over here, these are elevators I was working on. Elevators don't work yet just because in the last update something happened to the pistons. I'm not sure what, but they don't work the way they should. This is not my idea. I saw this from somebody else. So if you press it, this one right here, it's base. Only difference is this one is 4 blocks instead of 2, and there's basically no way in to get inside of it. So if we press it, you can see it goes up. So that's all for this map. Like I said, this map is just all for testing stuff out. So if I want to make it on here before I make it on another world, so I don't have to get rid of it later, that's what I do. What are some other maps? I'm sure I need that one. Let's see. I'll show you this map too. This is a new series going to come out pretty soon on my channel. We haven't started it yet. Me and my friend, a couple of friends helped me out with this. It's been a couple of weeks since we've worked on it. It's basically all done. We just have to get everything going. And this is a 10-minute challenge map. And the point of this map is, what you do is you have creative mode, and you have this 50 by 50 square right here. And the point of the square is you can make whatever you want. And there's going to be somebody over here in these squares, and the person who makes the best creation will win. And there is a 10-minute timer. If we go outside here, gotta find out which side it's on. Here it is. This is a 10-minute timer. As you can see, it's a lot of redstone. The problem is it does make the game pretty laggy, so we do have a manual switch right here, so I will always keep track of the time as well. And then once 10 minutes is up, the walls start to drop, and then once 10 minutes is up, we evaluate who made the best creation and then who would win. And so that's all this map is. That will be a new series coming out on my channel. I know it's been done before. I'm not too sure if it's been done on Xbox though. I guess we'll find out. I just got a text. Ugh. Oh. Let's see. This is my mansion community world. I really haven't been on this one in a while because I've been busy making a lot of other stuff. But hopefully here pretty soon I can start this back up again. Boop. So this is the mansion we made for the tutorial, the exact one. Then a lot of these houses are still owned by me. This house right here is fully furnished for a series me and my friend are doing. It's a remake of a movie. I'm not going to show you what movie, or tell you what movie. This is another house. This house right here is the one a lot of people like the most. Problem is, it's extremely hard to make for a tutorial because there's so many different heights, and it's a 4-story house, and there's a lot of turns, and there's a lot of stuff that it's so hard to remember that it's so hard to make. It was a one-time thing that I made. This house right here is one of my other favorite houses. This one right here I didn't make. If you couldn't tell, it doesn't really fit in. This is one of the houses you saw on Another World. It's just a little bit more furnished. This house is nothing really special. And this house is one of my other favorites. I like it. That's basically it for this map. The part that probably takes the longest on this map is making the roads, because the roads are extremely nice. All the trees are exactly the same. And so just this one little piece of road right here, it's not even 100 blocks long. This probably took, I would probably say, an hour and a half to make, just because of making the road, the trees, making everything like that. So it takes a lot of time to make the roads, to make everything look nice. So, but in the end, it's all worth it. Yeah, so that's basically all the maps I use. We're gonna go see if there's any other maps. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep, that's basically it. There's my survival games, Hunger Games map. I still need to post the video and download link for that, because that map's finally done. I'm not gonna show it to you guys because I don't want to show like where any of the chests are by accident. So that'll be for a future video. Yeah, so I really want to thank you guys for the 11,000 subscribers, and the 10,000 subscribers. You guys are great. So I hope you guys like the video. I'm thinking for my 20,000 subscribers, so hopefully that isn't too long, I will make a video on my setup, on everything I have, and maybe we'll go onto some fans maps and we'll check a lot of people's maps out. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe.